So because I had such a bad relationship with food, especially from growing up and using it as some kind of, mechanism, it took me about 3 years to do this. And a year and a half all went towards basically healing my relationship with food and obtaining food freedom so that I could really focus on, the actual gym and everything else, and then I could really dial in on my diet.
I really appreciate the honesty here. And this is what it sounds like for someone who's going to keep the weight off forever. Did you hear what he said? He spent a year and a half focusing on his relationship with food first. And I don't care if you've had gastric bypass or any other bariatric surgery, you're on GLP-1s, or you're doing it purely lifestyle based. It's so important. And I've been working with people in the trenches for over 20 years doing this, but it is so important that you understand and you heal your relationship with food, no matter what tools you might be using, because if you don't do that, you will gain the weight back. Now, Michael, he has lost it naturally and he's kept it off. He's a coach now. And Michael, I follow you and I love the content that you're putting out because it's real and it's raw. He also shared the fact that he never did cardio as he was losing the weight. He just focused on a calorie deficit and weight training so he could maintain his muscle. Once again, I hear the lessons of someone who is going to keep the weight off forever. So pay really close attention to that, because whether you're using tools and you might be getting great results, if you're still not going back to focusing on and learning to understand yourself and your behaviors and healing that relationship with food, when you don't have those tools anymore, especially if you're using a GLP-1, or even if you've had gastric bypass, you can still override it. I've worked with a lot of people who've gained the weight back after that. So it is imperative that you understand yourself, you understand your triggers, you heal that relationship with food so that you can move on and you can manage it in a healthy way for the rest of your life. Mike, thanks so much for opening up this conversation. I appreciate your honesty. I love to see that you're coaching other people because you truly are making a difference in this world. And I love the message that you're sharing. So keep up the great work, buddy.